Bill, do you think I've learned any lessons while buying luxury?
I think you have. Not good ones, but I think you have.
All bad lessons.
Yeah, all bad habits.
Okay, I'm in the purse room ready to talk about this tag, which is 5 things I've learned about luxury while doing and dealing in luxury. Is that right? Hold on. Let me look at what Connor's original video idea was. Thankfully, it wasn't just 5. Connor's video was the original tag, which said what I have learned from buying luxury. So Connor had a pretty good video idea there, and we're going to go with it because I saw Gwynnie's. I've seen James Jam. She did it. Oh my gosh. Autumn is the one that actually did tag me. So what I have learned from buying luxury, it's, y'all know, this has been, forget the Hermes journeys. This journey has been ups and downs and ups and downs. The one thing that I can say is that I do genuinely get as happy from unboxing, you know, this bag as I do this bag, right? So a luxury bag, a contemporary bag, a Sin Bono bag, I get as much joy from all of those things, from unboxing any of those bags. But I've found that what I've learned about it is no matter how excited I am, I most likely don't reach for the Coach. Even though I love Coach, the Tory Burch, all of those different contemporary brands, as much as I do reach for, you know, the Louis Vuittons or whatever, I don't reach for even the Chanel. So like, I want to say that I've learned that I reach more for a Louis Vuitton bag, no matter how excited I get about all the unboxings that I do. And I do, it really does excite me to get something new in, trade, buying, otherwise, pre-loved, new, doesn't matter. Anything that I get, I am usually very, very excited. That dopamine hit, that rush comes in, and I am very excited to get it. So, but yeah, that is sort of a learning thing that I had to figure out, and I'm still figuring out. But I've slowed on some of the more contemporary bags and sort of getting rid of those because I feel like it's not serving my purpose to own so many of something that I don't carry, no matter what it is. But yeah, I like to say that I'm eclectic and, oh, I like this. Let me get a Loewe bag. And I bought 2 Loewe bags and promptly sold them because I just never reached for them. They're beautiful. I wouldn't mind having a great big huge flamenco tote, only $4,000, right, or more. But neither here nor there. But yeah, that's just, I've learned that about myself. And all these luxury lessons that I've learned, they're just my own. Like, I don't, you know, what's good for me, I know, is probably not going to suit you. You have very different tastes than I do, very different things that you like to do that I've learned, that maybe you have learned. So we all can learn from each other, I think. But I also feel like, number 2, I'm going to do 5 or 6. So I feel like SLGs for me, even though I buy the tiny, tiny, tiny bags, the micro bags, the card holders, the wallets, the key holders, the whatever, you know, the change purses, those, they're a sucker's bet for me. Like, I can't, you know, $300, $400, $500, $600, $600, $1,000. Like, I've learned that, seriously, instead of, and I used to buy them like crazy. I've almost sold, I mean, every card holder I've had, except for the one the gals gifted me, I actually do love, and I use it. But I use the ones that I have, basically. I have a few little, you know, clays, But yeah, I just find myself not reaching for all of them and changing them out. Now, somebody like Jame of James Jam, she loves to change hers out to suit whatever bag she's carrying, and that's amazing for her. But for me, I was wasting a ton, and I mean, girl, get closer, a ton, you heard, of money on SLGs that I just stuck in a box and I never used. And I never had any intention of using them either. So for me, that is a lesson learned. Like, no, you're not going to even use it. Why buy it? So I can have a few staple pieces, but I'm done. Especially long wallets. I bought so many designer luxury long wallets, and I bought pre-loved too, because brand new, they're just as much as a bag. Even pre-loved, I would buy them for $300, $400, $500, and then I would just turn around and sell them because I just would not use them, because I carry tiny bags most of the time. I wasn't putting everything in a big long wallet. So yeah, I had to like check myself on that. Yeah, big mistake. And this one is kind of, I learned this from Autumn, but it is so true. Just sitting back and noticing what you notice on people and what people, kind of notice about you. They do not give two about what you are carrying. Most people don't. Us who love the luxury bags, right? I guess we do, recognize, oh yeah. I think I told you guys this story once, but yeah, people don't care what you carry. But I was at CVS getting my prescription, and a lady in front of me who was just dressed to the nines, you could tell she kind of had a little bit of something. But anyway, she was just made up to the hilt. She smelled amazing. She looked amazing. I mean, she was just at CVS, girl. But yeah, she was just, you could tell she was luxe from her head to her feet. And I, of course, clocked her bag because she had it sitting on the counter getting, money out and stuff. And I said, oh my gosh, I love your Louis Vuitton Palace bag. And she was like, excuse me? And I said, yeah, I think they call that Palace. I'm not really sure how you pronounce it, but yeah, I love it. I think it's gorgeous. It looks good with what you have on, or whatever. I was complimenting her, and she went, I couldn't tell you the name of this bag. I can't believe that you know the name of this. And I'm like, well, I kind of noticed stuff like that. She was just like, more like, well, thank you, but that was kind of weird. Yeah. And I think I was probably carrying something Louis Vuitton. And she went, oh, I see you have some Louis Vuitton as well. Like, she had no clue what it was. But yeah, most people don't know what kind of bag this is, or this or that. They don't care. They don't even care what kind it is, or how much what brand it is, or how much you spent on it. So I think I had to sort of get over that thinking of, oh God, I have to carry, this Chanel bag today, or, and that has been a stumbling block for me. I'm still learning that, I don't need to carry every time I go out of the house. I don't need to have my most expensive bag on my arm, because nobody really gives a crap. Nobody cares. I just think that's interesting. This is a big one, guys, because y'all know my struggles with buying in the past 5 or 6 years. I just have gone buck wild, crazy, and yeah, overboard. Y'all know my struggles with buying. But I have to tell you, until recently, I did not learn that Klarna, Afterpay, Affirm, PayPal in 4, all of those things really will break you. They will break you, because I was just doing this thing at checkout, because in my mind I thought, oh hell yeah, I only have to come up with a fourth of it today, and every 2 weeks, on my payday, they'll suck another. So I was doing that so much. Like I said, I think I said this in a video or live, I looked down one Friday and noticed that I got a text from Klarna that said, we are going to be taking out, and I want to say it was $385 today for your purchases. So like, hello ma'am, hello ma'am. Like, that is more than the purchase that, you know what I mean? Like, if I had just bought that purchase that day, right? It was probably cheaper than all of those. It was just a sucker's bet for me again. Like, that was another sucker's bet for me. Like, I got totally sucked in when I stopped using credit cards to fund my big purchases. The smaller ones that you would see me buy, you know, my Dior stuff, the makeup, I would say SLG, but I'm not really buying, but like earrings or something, or a little something of jewelry, whatever it was, lipstick, a perfume especially. Like, I would just go to the checkout and they'd say, hey, we take Klarna, or, you know, especially on Coach, hey, we take Afterpay, hey, you know, and Afterpay will do this thing where they literally text you when you're on the site, hey, here's your verification code. You don't have to do anything but add something to your cart and go. Like, it is that, like, I'm done with Klarna now, but I still have one Affirm that I will pay for, I think I have 6 or 7 more months on it. Girl, it will break you. Be very careful. Like, I'm just saying about me, things that I've learned, but it will break you. Like, you've got to be very aware of what you do. And I wasn't. I fell asleep at the wheel on that one. Like, I'd just be like, hell yeah, okay, only pay you $72 today, check. You know what I mean? And that stuff, she adds up. And this goes along with it. FOMO is real. I have learned, and fully, I think I've always known that I have a fear of missing out. I've noticed this thing that I do. I've learned that I will go to checkout and it just like can't breathe. Like, the endorphins are pumping, and I'm just, as soon as I cannot rest until I quickly get whatever item I put in my cart, and it says, okay, your order is secure, and I get an email. Like, those, like, I've learned that I am FOMO crazy, that I fear I will miss out on everything. And I do it so much, and have done it so much in the past, that it's just like, I cannot see anything else. I can't talk to anyone. Don't bother me. I'm purchasing something. It was that way, and that's a problem. Like, FOMO is real. Influencers, that's a real thing. And I know I fully have a YouTube channel and I do that, but when I see somebody unboxing something, like Meredith, when she buys stuff, I want every single thing that Meredith has. Candy, the same one. Everybody that unboxes, I just see their purchase and I think, oh my God, let me get it. And it starts, and no one can talk to me. I have to pause whatever I'm watching on TV. If I'm texting you, sorry, I gotta go. Like, I can't, yeah. So that was becoming a little bit of an issue. It has been a problem this whole time, fear of missing out. But I feel like, so what? If you miss out, so what? Tomorrow I'm going to like something just as much as I did today, or something the next day. Like, it's okay to miss out on an item. It's okay to love an item, which I think I said in my other video, without then owning that item. Like, I can take joy in seeing my friends unbox beautiful things, but I don't necessarily have to have those things. So that has become a learning thing for me, that I'm still, all of these things I'm still working through, guys. I'm still processing and getting through. But yeah, that's a big one, FOMO, for me, and influencing. Like, I'm very influenced on everything that I watch. I just see something and I go, oh my gosh, that is so gorgeous, I must have it. But now I'm kind of like, I love it, but get busy on something else, because you're not getting that. Today I can say that right now. And this is kind of an awful one to admit to myself, and I struggle with it. But the last thing, I think, what is this? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is like a bonus, okay? Let's say I have 5 things that I told you about, and this is a bonus. I feel like I have, when it comes to luxury and bags and stuff, like a little bit of a superiority complex, and it is horrible to think that and say that. But my kid has brought this to my attention. Like, a lot of times if I'm carrying something, a bag, or wearing a pair of shoes, or whatever it is, or a ring or something, earrings, and somebody says, even glasses or whatever, and somebody says, oh my God, I love your bag, that's so nice. They're just saying, your bag's nice. All you really need to say in return is, thank you. But what I do is, oh my God, girl, that's a Louis Vuitton bag. Like, can you believe I spent $2 grand? I've literally done that before to a perfect stranger, and it is so cringy to admit it. It's so cringy to say it, but not everybody cares. Like I said before, not everybody cares how much you spent on a bag. It's really kind of gauche, right? It's kind of, it's stupid for me to say like, oh my God, girl, you won't believe the deal. Sometimes I try to say like, oh my God, you won't believe the deal I got on that. Like, this bag is normally this much and I got it for, you know, I'm that excited, but also it comes across as me being like, oh, I'm so great. Look at me. This bag was $1,800. You know what I mean? No, for me, I need to learn the words thank you and just walk out the store. But I feel like I have to do a whole commentary on, oh, well, you know, there's a story behind this bag, and let me just tell you, da 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 da, that's a so-and-so. And no one, we've gone to the car before, and Carter's been like, Mom, they still don't know what a whatever bag is, Pochette Métis. They're not going to remember that. Nobody cares that that is called a Pochette Métis. You don't have to do that. Calm down. Just say thank you. Take the compliment. Put your bag back under your arm and go. So yeah, I feel like, she told me one day, she said, I feel like you have a little bit of a superiority complex about it. Like, you want to feel like, oh, look at me, I've got a fancy bag. I'm superior. And I don't feel that way inside my heart, but me looking at it on the outside and doing it, yeah, it's cringy AF. Like, stop. I need to stop. So anyway, thank you to Autumn for, you know, tagging me in this video. I really kind of had to sit down and think of some, like, oh, wow, I need to, you know, it's kind of like a come to Jesus meeting for me. It's very cathartic to think of the things that I do that are like that thing, very cringy. And most of the things on the list are very like, please don't do that. Stop doing it. But I mean, you know, I'm learning and I'm trying to work through those things. So anyway, I will have the creator tag, Connor, down below. Also Autumn. Yeah, I will tag all kinds of people. That is also going to be in my box. So get down there, roll around. Yeah, I will tag tons and tons of people. So please do this tag. It's a fun one. And it kind of makes you go, yeah, wow, okay. Yep, it makes you sort of have a realization. So yeah, this was a cathartic, good video. And thank you, Connor, for coming up with it. All right, guys, do me a favor. If you're not subscribed, please hit that bell. Also, hit the subscribe, hit the bell. What? Hit the like and comment down below. I've lost my whole train of thought here. And do me a huge favor, girl. If y'all see my husband, don't tell him nothing. Bye. Girl, don't miss. I have a collab coming up on Saturday with Eva and Ed. It's going to be a good one. And Wednesday, let's talk about this bag. Let's look at it in-depthly. The Georges. Yeah, Georges. I can't say it. But anyway, let's look at this bag, see what fits in her, put our stuff in it. I kind of want to fool around with a couple of straps. Ooh, girl, what do you know about fooling around? But anyway, that's coming up on Wednesday. So do me a big, huge favor. Oh my gosh. So this video that came up on Saturday, if you haven't watched it yet, I'm going to put it right here. Go ahead and keep on watching. Over here thinking I'm one of the damn desperate housewives or something. Please, please, I need to be stopped. Biatch.